everyone, Miss Coomer here with your online art class. April showers bring May flowers. I'm not sure what April snow showers bring, but it is supposed to start warming up outside. Today, we are going to be talking about the color wheel. Many of you already know what the color wheel is. So I'm going to show you guys how to make that, and then we're going to be turning it into something really great. So the first thing I'm going to need to do is find a large circle in my house. A bowl works really well. I'm going to use this as a stencil. So I have my white paper. Do this in pencil. I'll be using a Sharpie so you can see my nice dark lines. So I'm going to flip my bowl over. I'm going to put it towards the top of my paper. I want to make sure that I have a little bit of room at the top, but I want the majority of my space to be down here at the bottom. So holding my stencil in place, I'm going to trace around my bowl. And then remove my bowl. Next, I need to divide my color wheel up into 6 different triangles. I want those triangles to be similar in size, but they don't have to be perfect. If you have a straight edge, like a ruler or a piece of cardboard, I recommend using that to make your lines. I'm going to create an X that goes right through the middle of my circle. So I'm going to put a dot in the middle. And then put one diagonal line here and another diagonal line here. Okay, right now I have 4 triangles. I need 6, so I need to draw one more line. There we go. There's my color wheel. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces. And each of those spaces will belong to a different color. Taking your pencil really lightly, you're going to write an R in this triangle, an O in the next, a Y, a G, a B, and a V. Do you know what those letters stand for? They stand for the different colors that are going to go into our color wheel. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet. Make sure you write them in that order. So the first colors we're going to color in are going to be our primary colors. We have 3 of them. Red, blue, and yellow. So, find my red crayon. I'm going to do the red crayon in the R spot where the red belongs. Do my color force field to keep everything inside. Next, I'll do my blue. And lastly, I'll do my yellow. Next, we're going to talk about our secondary colors, guys. So I have my orange, I have my green, and I have my purple or violet. And we've already labeled those for us here on the color wheel. I asked you guys to make sure that you wrote your colors in the same order that I did. And there's a reason for that, because we always want to make sure that orange goes between red and yellow, because red and yellow make orange. We always want to make sure that green goes between blue and yellow, because blue and yellow make green. And we always want to put purple between blue and red, because blue and red make purple. Alright guys, so it's time to turn our color wheel into something really fun. I want you to use your imagination, and let's pretend that our color wheel is an umbrella, something nice and round. And we're going to make it so that it looks like there's a person holding our umbrella. We're not going to be able to see their face. So I'm going to come down off of my color wheel And I'm going to make what looks like the bottom of a triangle. I'm not going to be able to see the tip of the triangle because it's going to go behind our color wheel. If you want to make the bottom kind of come out a little bit, you can do that. Then we're going to make the seam of our raincoat. So we're going to put a line that comes down over here. And if you want, you can add some little coat buttons on there. And if we're outside in the rain, we need to have rain boots on. So I'm going to come down off of my raincoat. It's going to come down and move out that way. And then to close off our feet, we're going to curve our line up and over and back up under our jacket. And let's do another one of those lines right next to it. And there's my line for the top of my rain boots. There we go. And let's have our person standing in a nice big rain puddle, why don't we? Just do a big wiggly blob. Now it's hard to tell that that person is standing in a puddle unless we color it, right? So I'm going to pick up my blue. It's a darker blue than I used before. Color in my puddle. If you have trouble with that coloring, remember to make a color force field. Now, traditionally a raincoat is yellow, but you guys feel free to sort of dress your person whatever colors that you want them to be. There we go. And guys, the last step is going to be to add some raindrops. No reason to have an umbrella unless it's really raining outside, right? So if you want to do a raindrop shape, you can. It's pointed at the top and then is circular or curved at the bottom. You could do a bunch of little raindrops around, or something a little bit more simple is to just do polka dots. And if you have paint, this would be a great opportunity to use it. Remember, just because I'm using crayons on my project doesn't mean that you need to use crayons on yours. All right, everybody, I'm going to finish this up. I hope you have fun with this and have a great week. Bye.